All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Healthy Living event sponsored by the Juice Plus community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carol Turnbow. I'm a senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. Tonight, you're going to be hearing from myself and from some of my teammates. We've all joined on a mission to inspire healthy living around the world. And I'm going to start tonight by introducing our product line. Our product line is simple and will remain simple because it's food. It's food that our bodies need on a daily basis. Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule. And I'm going to start by showing you our fruit, our vegetable, and our berry blend. These three blends are 100% plant-based all the way down to the capsule. They're better than organic. They're non-GMO, picked at the peak of ripeness with an NSF seal of approval. And what that means that is what is in the product is on the label. So for instance, this is our fruit label, and our fruit label reads apple, peach, cranberry, orange, mango, lemon peel, cherry, pineapple, prune, date, and beet. My favorite part of our label is this right here. It's a nutrition label. I told you earlier that Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule. So these are whole foods ground up and encapsulated, and that's why they can carry a nutrition label. We also have a full spectrum of plant-based omegas. Our omegas are 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. They're 100% plant-based all the way down to the capsule. So we all have heard that we should be taking fish oil, right? Like get your omegas from your fish oil. Well, what Juice Plus has done is they've cut out the fish, okay? They took what the fish eat, which is algae oil, and they've made a completely vegan blend of omegas using algae oil, pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, and more. We also have our chocolate and vanilla protein powder, incomplete protein powders. We also have a Perform. It's a berry blend of a protein powder. It's really yummy. I take my complete shakes in the morning. I drink my complete shakes with my capsules every morning. I usually do my Perform protein when I'm working out, like before, during, after. I'm always sipping on my Perform protein. And last but not least, I need to tell you about our aeroponic growing system. It's called a tower garden. Our tower garden can be grown indoors. It can be grown outdoors. We actually have a December special coming up here to buy the tower gardens in a bundle with the cage. But you can get them with LED lights. And when you grow them inside, like I live in Indiana, it's chilly here. It's winter time, and I'm growing romaine and chard and peppers and herbs and all kind of basil, all kinds of stuff in my office. So I love that I can grow my tower. I can grow it inside in the winter, and it's on wheels. I can wheel it out onto my back porch in the summer, and it's so versatile. I just love my tower. I don't know what I ever did without it now that I've had it for a few years. So tonight we have some awesome speakers that are going to be sharing their Juice Plus stories, and we have a training following this event. So Jennifer Niu is an NMD with the Juice Plus company, and she has brought some people to share their stories. So Jennifer, welcome to the call, and we'll let you guys get started.
Thank you, Carol, so much. And I am so honored to introduce our first speaker, Ruth Presley, my buddy, my friend, my encourager. She's a QSSC on our team, and she's from Philadelphia. She's a CEO of Love Yourself Healthy, LLC, an elder, a wife, a speaker, and an encourager, like I said. So Ruth, welcome.
Hi, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity to share this evening. I call myself a nutrition boss, and I partner, and just means I provide better options with simple solutions. And that's what Juice Plus has done for my life. I was introduced to Juice Plus about 6 years ago, so I'm actually celebrating 6 years with this company this month. So that's exciting for me. And I had been in the field of nutrition since the 90s, and I tried a lot of different things, and Juice Plus for me was, why not try it? So I did. And after, I cannot say I tried everything on the market, but I tried a lot. But my body responded to Juice Plus in a way that it did not respond to anything else that I had been eating or taking prior to Juice Plus. I like this business because it's a get to. I get to help people every single day. And that's from the pregnant mama to senior citizens. I get to speak and share my story and my life and my love for what I get to do every day, which is inspire healthy living around the world. There's this thing like, what makes you do this? What's your why? Why? Because if it's a why, it's your why has to be strong enough. My why for this business is just imagine being in a hospital that doesn't have running water. Or imagine being treated by a doctor who can't even wash his hands, or having your baby born without water. That's my global why. I want to bring water into Africa because there's hospitals that don't have water. I want to see my family healthier and stronger. Heart disease, cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes, it's all in my family. But what I discovered was my genes didn't have the final say. When I added Juice Plus to what I was already doing, because I had a pretty tough regimen of my own because of my own health challenges. And in 1997, I was diagnosed with dilated cardiomyopathy, which is congestive heart failure. I had high cholesterol and all these little things were going on, but I was doing my best with fruits and veggies and berries. But Juice Plus, when I added that to what I was doing, in 14 months, I went from my heart, my heart wasn't functioning properly. I just wanted something that was going to help me get my heart functioning. So Juice Plus, in 14 months, the doctor said to me, you have a normal functioning heart. I was told that because my heart was at 23%, that usually the lifespan is about five years, but I maintained it for until I was introduced to Juice Plus. And I'm just grateful for that. But on February 8th, 2018 is when the doctor told me that I had a normal functioning heart. And I was elated because my father died in 1966 with heart disease, leaving my mother with 13 children at home. Yes, my mother had 19 babies, 10 boys, 10 girls, no twins, same mother, same father. So I have an extremely large family and I want to see them get healthier. I want to bring water into Africa. I want to see the world, because Juice Plus is such a simple solution and it's an affordable solution. Because if you've ever been sick, sick care is a whole lot more expensive than well care. So I choose to eat Juice Plus every day. I choose to share it around the world because I care about people. That's my why. That's why I do it. And that's why I'll continue to do it until I go home. Jennifer.
Thank you so much, Ruth, for sharing your story and your heart. And next, I'm going to introduce Rhonda Bryan on Ruth Presley's team. Rhonda is a Partner Plus from Philadelphia. She's also received her Bachelor of Arts in Organizational Leadership, a mother of a beautiful son, and she ministers in dancing and flags. And I had the privilege of meeting her, and she prayed over me with her, just worshiping. And I was so blessed. She is currently working as a government worker in the legal department as an administrative assistant, but she's really passionate about helping people live a healthier lifestyle. So, Rhonda, please share your story.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Good evening, everyone. My story basically started 10 plus years ago. 10 plus years ago, I was my mother's caretaker. My mother suffered from COPD, high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, and she had quintuple heart bypass surgery. That's 5. Oh, believe it or not. And during that time, during the surgery, she almost died. But my mom made it through, praise God. And after she made it through, she wanted to make different changes in her lifestyle, food or whatever she can do to try to help her, because she did not want to take any more medication and she didn't want to go through all that again. And with that, I tried to assist her, help her change her diet, trying to find a holistic doctor. And unfortunately, I wasn't quite successful in that. And with that, my mom eventually passed away. But my mom did live 7 years after the surgery, so that was amazing. But I knew my mom could have lived a little longer if um, she and I were able to take care of herself a little better. And as my mother caretaker after she passed, and as most caretakers do, we normally do not take care of ourselves. With that being said, what happened with me was I was diagnosed with arthritis in my neck, triggered thumb, sinus infection after sinus infection, on top of sinus infections, digestive issues, not sleeping well, high blood pressure, and I had a torn meniscus while I was dancing, torn meniscus in my left knee. And I heard this sudden pop while I was dancing. I didn't know what it was. So, of course, in a lot of pain, went to the orthopedic doctor. He diagnosed me with a torn meniscus, gave me a cortisone shot, removed the fluid, sent me on my way. All was well. And I was right back to normal again. 3 months in, pain came back, swelling came back to the orthopedic doctor. And the next strategy was to have surgery. That was the suggestion that he gave. I didn't want to have surgery. I was, no, absolutely not. So I proceed on and taking over the counter pain relievers, which was the strongest I could find. And right back, I would say a couple months after that, went back to the orthopedic doctor and said, okay, I'll have the surgery. Had the surgery went well, right back to walking normal again. And I would say about 6 months after that, guess what? I was in pain again. Back to the pain relievers, and I was just done. And I cried out and I prayed and I asked God, please, it got to be something I can take naturally to relieve me from this pain and this discomfort. And I received a phone call from Sister Ruth, who tried to introduce Juice Plus to me at the time. Well, how about this? I wasn't hearing it. I was reluctant. I'm like, oh no, she's just another salesperson, just trying to reach her quota. And guess what? Sister Ruth we've known each other for over 20 years. I knew she wouldn't do that to me, but that's what was going through my mind at that time. So back to the pain and still going through a lot of issues and holding on to walls, trying to figure out how I'm going to walk. And at the same time, still trying to dance. And I do have someone on the line right now that can attest to that as well. And I just couldn't take it anymore. Enough was enough. So after that, Sister Ruth introduced Juice Plus to me. I wasn't listening and decided to just keep taking the pain relievers. And at that point, enough was enough. So I decided to try the Juice Plus, and I started off with the complete shake. That was it. That's all I started off with. I would say about 2 weeks in, after running for the bus like I normally do every morning, most of the time I'm limping and a lot of pain, discomfort, jumping on the bus and so happy to be on the bus. And I actually made it. Well, this particular time, I made it on the bus, no pain, no swelling. And I'm like, what just happened? What just happened? And the only change I made was the Juice Plus change. That's it. I just added the complete shake. So I was so happy about that. And as doors was opening financially, things got a little better. So I started taking the quad, which consists of the fruit, vegetable, berries, and the omegas. And guess what? My body is loving it. And I am able to dance. I am able to praise. I am so happy that God has provided a gift for me in order to live my life as normal as possible. So I am so grateful and thankful that Juice Plus has been introduced to me, and I love to share with other people because I want to help people. I want people to live a healthier and happier lifestyle. So thank you so much. This community is great. I am grateful to be a part of this community.
Rhonda, you are coming to my house to teach us how to worship dance, and I mean it. Thank you.
You're
Next,
welcome.
thank you. Our next speaker is Leo Kale, and he is a future wellness and health coach. He's a proud granddad and father of 2 adult children, retired U.S. Army, and he's excited to share the benefits of healthy living and impacting lives. So Leo, please share your story.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Go ahead.
So my start with Juice Plus was with my wife, actually, and a friend of hers came into the house and showed us the Tower Garden, and we started to I got excited about the Tower Garden. As Jennifer said, I'm a retired from the U.S. Army National Guard, actually, and I was a medic. And so I took care of a lot of people and tried to inspire them to be healthy. However, like Rhonda said, sometimes when you're taking care of others, you don't take care of yourself quite as well as what you should. So I found out after a short time later that I developed hypertension, and really wasn't involved with the capsules at all. But I knew about them. So after being told I was hypertensive and I'm not a medication person, I was kind of hard-headed about taking my medication and not doing the right thing while I was telling others to do the thing. And so things got a little bit worse for me. I developed some high cholesterol and actually toward the end, some diabetes. And you know, man, I'm kind of hard-headed, so not wanting to be a medication person, I decided I'd start taking the capsules. Took the capsules, and things were going well. I didn't notice a whole lot of change at first, but my numbers when I'd go to the doctor started to come back in line. And there were some other things. I wasn't drinking soda as much as what I used to. And so that started with the capsules. When I say capsules, that was the vegetable berries. Wasn't into the omegas yet. So things started to fall up in line. My numbers started coming together, but still, I thought I was healthy, but I still wasn't healthy. So I retired 2 years ago, November 1st, and started not feeling real well. Be out cutting the grass, have shortness of breath a little bit, nothing major. And so finally my hard head went to the provider, and I said, hey, how about do a stress test for me and see how things are going. And so they did a stress test, and I went in. Doctor said, hey, how are you doing? I said, fine. He said, how do you think you did? I said, I think I did wonderful. He said, well, I see some spots that may need a little bit more inspection. I'd like to send you to the cath lab. And so I went to the cath lab and came out into recovery. And the next thing I know, I look up and I have a surgeon looking at me. And they said, we'd really like to do a bypass for you. We think that'd be the best. And I said, no, I don't think so. I got with a friend of mine who was a cardiology nurse practitioner, got over to see another surgeon, and they said, well, you need to see a cardiologist first before you can go see a surgeon at this hospital. So I ended up in the doctor's office, and he said he thought that he could handle things with stents. So got the stents put in, got doing all the fruits, vegetables, berries, omegas, and did my cardiac rehab. Found out that got serious about the capsules, taking them 4 omegas, and then went back for some lab work and found out that my A1C had gone from 8.1 down to 5.8, and so I'm fully engaged now in making sure that, number one, that I'm healthy, and then sharing with others the benefits of Juice Plus and the wonderful community that that I'm involved in, that that really support. You know, it's just not the vegetables, capsules, and berries, but it's the community of people that I'm around that always look in on me and make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. Jennifer never gave up on me, so I'm very blessed that I'm a part of this team. I got to go to the Juice Plus convention in Atlanta and got to meet some of the teammates, hear some of the stories, and I'm just extra inspired now to go out and help others to really get with their journey. Everybody's got a story, and everybody needs this product to, you know, if they're healthy, to make sure that they don't get blindsided by something later on, and also to if they aren't healthy, to add the real things that can change your DNA. And you know, if you want to make it a business, there's plenty of people to help. So come join our team, do the right thing, and thank you, Jennifer, for allowing me on the call.
Thank you, Leo, for being a part of our team. And like you said, never give up, because we all have different times and seasons. And Leo had joined the team a few years ago, but he wasn't active. And sometimes when you're not plugged in, you're really not taking care of yourself or even taking the Juice Plus every day until something happens, and it's like a wake-up call. But I'm so glad that the Lord connected us again, and Leo's back. And not only that, he just got a tower garden. And he's right. Oftentimes, when you take care of so many people, we forget ourselves. So just like what Ruth said, Rhonda had known her for 20 years, even though she knows Ruth would never try to sell her something, but she was thinking that. So a lot of times we can't get offended, because can you imagine if Ruth felt offended? Rhonda wouldn't be here today. So thank you, Ruth, Rhonda, and Leo. So now we are going to transition over to a very brief training. And the topic tonight was actually encouraged by Carla Joy Thompson. So I'm going to share a little bit first. The topic is called Serve Hard to Sell Soft, or Serve Hard to Soft Sell. I think either topic is okay. So I'm just going to share a few tips before I turn it over to Carla. So we're really excited to share what our team is passionate about doing. So from the very beginning, our team has been serving hard to soft sell. We focus more on caring for people rather than making a sales. There is an old marketing saying that 7 is the number of contacts it takes to get a lead to make a purchase. The saying is true in the sense that it does take multiple contacts. I heard another leader I admire say it takes about 20 educational exposures. So keeping this in mind, if we focus on serving others, people feel cared for. It's okay if they don't understand the importance of Juice Plus or not make it a priority. So I want to share some things we do on our team to serve hard to soft sell. Simple things. You could do it for your customer. You can do it for your guest list. You can do it for your team. And oftentimes our new partners or family buyers are like our family or friends or customers. For example, sending happy birthday messages. Don't mention Juice Plus, just happy birthday from your heart. Sending a happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, get well, or sympathy cards that make someone feel appreciated. I love gifting to my team and to others. So sometimes I cook, maybe make soup. Giving is a way to serve others. For example, each month we gift $5 to each affiliate partner on my team that gets a new ARO customer order up to a certain amount per month. I pay them immediately via Venmo or Cash App or PayPal and congratulate them. And it makes me feel good, so good to give. But it also makes my team who's receiving the $5 happy, very happy. And in November, I'm raffling a shaker bottle to those who post in our group. So each month, our team gets points for anything they do, such as making a post, getting an order, getting a new partner. And I reward them financially. So we pray for each other. We take an interest in what's happening in their lives. We congratulate each other on new births or a grandson or grandchild being born or happy occasions. And I want to give another example. I was taking walks with my friends. One example was I took a prayer walk with a friend because I felt the Lord wanted me to pray around my kids' school, especially 2020, the first year, September 2020, when they were going back to school. A lot of the schools were closed, but our kids' school was open. And so I felt to pray. And one mom wanted to join me. Now I was going to pray with or without anybody. And we pray daily. I mean, walking around for months, like 7 days a week. And I didn't mention Juice Plus at all, hardly. But through those walks, we got to know each other and eventually talked about health. And eventually my friend signed up and ordered. Another friend also joined us on walks sometimes. It took about a year. 1 year, I would drip maybe, mention occasionally what I'm doing. And finally, at the right time, when the person had suffering from pain or arthritis, I happened to share what I was doing and they were willing to try. And guess what? They noticed the results. So if we focus on caring and sharing and not worry about whether they're going to order or not, people will eventually be attracted to you. So it was very natural. And so through our obedience to God's calling in our daily life, He will bring those who are also praying for health and income options. Now I will let Carla Thompson, QSSC on my team, certified health and life coach, share her wisdom with us. And this was really her topic. So Carla, take over.
Hello, everyone. This is Coach Carla Joy. It's a privilege to be here. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I'm so honored to be here. Well, I think I know something about everyone that's on this call. I think you are heart-centered and service-minded. I got you, didn't I? Well, you belong to a company whose aim is to inspire healthy living around the world. That was my clue. You want health and well-being for yourself, but you also want it for others, your family, your community, the whole world. What will we do with this health once we get it? I think I know. I think every one of us wants freedom. Now, freedom may look different to each one of us, but for many of us, freedom means doing what we want with our time and with our resources. Do what we want, when we want, how we want, and with whom we want. You know, that's not too much to ask. But to achieve these goals of having freedom, whatever it looks like for you or for me, we have to have impact and income. Many of us already have impact. I mean, write in the chat the initials of somebody whose life you have impacted positively. Just their initials. Have you impacted somebody's life positively? I think I know you. I bet you have. I think, yep, you guys are blowing up the chat. Good job. But to do more, you need income. And we achieve this by serving more people. You see, our goal is to develop long-term relationships. You know, those walks around the school, you know, those visits that you've made, the walks that Jennifer talked about, all of those are part of developing long-term relationships, whether it's through encounters, events, or follow-up. Chance meetings at the grocery store or the DMV. Where have you had a chance meeting? You can put that in the chat. But even these chance encounters, they can be considered at the bank. There you go. They can be considered as events because they are points of connection. At the gym, great. When we connect with people, we get the opportunity to care about them. So it could be a chance meeting. It could be a created event, an invitation to a coffee shop, or to sit around your dinner table and have crackers, or to play a board game, an in-home gathering, or just hanging out. Each one of these is an event. It's an opportunity for connection, to start a connection or to deepen a connection. And when the conversation turns to health, that's when we invite them to a three-way call. That's when we invite them to see a video. That's when we say, you know, I'm so glad you told me about this. I don't know if this will be for you or if it will be helpful, but I have a friend who is very knowledgeable and who would be able to tell you more than even I could. So you don't have to know everything. There's someone who invited you into this community. There's someone in this community that you know, like, and trust who can share with your friend on a three-way call. Someone made a connection at the salon. That's great. And now when the conversation turns to health, you can invite them to a three-way call, you can invite them to a video, or you can invite them to a live event, a scheduled event like this one tonight, or the Pajama Regional, or the Juice Plus Live. Our next one is going to be in someone knows, in Nevada? No,
Phoenix.
in
Phoenix.
Phoenix, Arizona, in April. And why are we doing this? We're doing this because we want to serve. We know about the top tier product. You know, it's first in class. We know about a top tier opportunity. There's no company like our company. Why wouldn't we share when it can be the solution to their problem? And when they say, I like this, this is great, I want more, how can I get it? You and I don't say, well, I don't know. You'll have to go find it for yourself. I can't help you with that. That's not serving. We serve them by saying, I thought you would be interested. I can help you with that. I can help you purchase it right now. Where do you see yourself getting started? You see, we want to think about loving and caring for this person who's in front of us. We have access to information that can help protect their health, change their numbers, and change their lives. You've heard that that happens. We can give them hope since diseases can be prevented or even slowed. We have a pathway to health restoration. Even in some cases, weight regulation. This is not a weight loss program, but a lot of people have found that their weight can be regulated once they start eating, and we bridge the gap between what they were doing and what they need to do. And then they can grow their own food and protect their nutrition source. So you see, we have the solution to their problem. We care about them, and so we serve them. We can introduce them to our Jumpstart program, Shred 10. Now, wait a minute. You don't have to do it all. There is someone in your team who is probably doing a Shred 10 now or will be starting very soon. So work together and bring your people, connect them with the community, and you can cooperate with whoever is doing the Shred 10 presentation. So we get to work as a community to lock arms around your friends and your relatives to help them in the Jumpstart process. Finally, you need to know what is the investment so that they can make an informed decision. The information about the investment you can find on the price and earnings guide. If you go to thefreedomrevolution.com, or you can, of course, go through myjuiceplus.com and go into the training section. But if you go to thefreedomrevolution.com, you go to the section that is for partners, use the code and look under compensation plan. You can find the price and earnings guide, and you can share with them what is the investment for the trio, the omega, the complete shakes, or the tower garden, or the perform shakes. Now, you may not be as familiar with the Shred 10 program. Well, go to the A to Z section, look under videos, and you can find the video by Dr. Mitra Ray that explains the Shred 10. You can look at it yourself and learn what a huge benefit it is, but you can also share it with your friends. And then you can help them make a decision about how far when they want to jump in and how far they want to jump in. This is important for a couple of reasons. Your paycheck as an affiliate will represent the number of people that you help. And you have goals, whether your goal is $500 or $1,000, you can now look at the price and earnings guide and see how many people can I help this month get started on their healthy living journey that will also help me meet my financial goals. And you can share this information with someone who is interested in getting some small amount of income, and you can explain the affiliate program. Or you have team members who have financial goals. The same information will help you with them. If you look at the compensation plan, you can see all of the charts to help them go from partner to partner plus to QSC to SC and beyond. So I hope that the information that I've shared with you today can help you catch a vision of how you can serve hard and sell soft. You see, when you serve people by just getting to know them, by taking them on walks around your school and just becoming a good friend and developing a long-term relationship, you are serving them. And then when there's a health need and you share this beautiful opportunity to get fresh fruits and vegetables, you're serving them again. And once they catch the vision of the hope and the health that's possible for them, they will come to you. So serve hard so that you can sell soft. We are serving them when we help them get started on their healthy living journey. Thank you.
you. Thank you so much, Coach Carla. And I am just going to have Ruth Presley, because she is one servant leader, just to show any tips that she has with us to serve hard, to soft sell. So Ruth, share your heart away.
Thank you, Jennifer. There's so many ways to serve. And when you enjoy serving, it's really not serving hard, it's just serving well and serving because you care about the person. There's Carla, Jennifer shared about sending a card. I sent Thanksgiving cards to some of my customers just to say, thank you for being a customer and that kind of thing. One thing I learned though, don't send cards at Christmas time because they're getting inundated with Christmas cards. So send it now or send it in January after the Christmas rush and they don't have 50,000 cards in their mailbox. They'll be able to spend a little more time looking at that. For my customers, I do a customer appreciation call. And we just bring our customers on because we're doing it via Zoom because that's all we could do in 2020 and 2021. And they would come on, we would play games. We like to play games. So we would play games. We put them into Zoom rooms, into smaller rooms so they could meet and chat and talk to Carla or Jennifer or myself. And it was really a lot of fun. And those events look something like this. You send them an invitation, you call them. I'm a believer in calling people directly. Just, hi, how are you? So they hear your voice, they hear your excitement, and invite them. I've gotten better results with a personal phone call than even with a video that I send, because I send videos as well. Think about what works for you because there are so many ideas out there. Try some things and see what happens. I've sent customers that have been with me for a little bit of time. I may send them free product just so they can try something different. Send them a video. But like I said, I'm the one who likes to call you and say, hey, how you doing? Your order's about to ship. That to me is serving well so that you keep those people. I send birthday cards. And the other thing we do for my team, as well as serving team, we have events and we just have a really good time. We go to different restaurants, have fun, just sit around and talk. Usually we don't even talk about business. We're talking about family, friends, life in general, what's going on with you, so that they understand it's more than just the business to me, that you come in and you get that next promotion and you do this and you get these customers. For us, it's a community. And I tell people all the time, what I love about Juice Plus is one team, one mission, one dream, one collaboration, one race is human. So if you're a human over 18 years old, you are welcome to join us. We work together well. And I think that's what makes this company #1 in the world is we understand collaboration. Another thing that I do sometimes is for my team, taking tips from Jennifer, I will text them, especially if they're new. Hey, how much is it to be qualified? How many points is that? And the first person that sends a response, they may get $5 from me. You'd be amazed what $5 will do for your team. It becomes a fun competition, not a fighting over it competition, but we just do find things that you like to do, ask your team what they like to do, and do it together. I'm trying to, we went to lunch, but I called it, well, y'all know what a brawl is. We did bras and brunch because we wanted to be well supported and we wanted to learn some things. So it was a lot of fun. But think of things to do like that with your team. I know that I'm going to stop babbling and I'm going to take a breath. Have fun and enjoy yourself. Somebody said, if you love what you're doing, you never work a day in your life. I don't believe that. I work. I enjoy my work, but it's work. And I work with youth and I say to them, the only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. So you need to work in order to get the success. So find that thing that you love to do Is it wine and wellness? If it's bowling, if it's climbing a mountain, going for a hike, going for a swim, find it and use it and keep doing it. You'll find that when you do what you love to do, or you find what your team loves to do, everyone grows together. We grow together. And that's what I love. Like I said, I've already said that. That's what I love about this company. We grow together. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth. And I hope that all of you are inspired to serve well, to soft sell. Thank you, Carol, for having us.
Thank you guys so much. Amazing
Thank you.
stories, amazing training. Remember, these are recorded and saved on my YouTube channel. So we'll be here next week. Thank you guys. Once again, appreciate having you on the call. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Bye.
Thank you all. You did a
Good
wonderful
night.
night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to be awesome.
yes.